Right, that's when you were little, who enjoyed chicken, rice, biscuits. Oh, do you want a dog treat? A dog treat? This is really weird. I'm actually home, living at home, isn't it? Strangely. Right, Lee. What have you got here?
What happened?
Well,
I only wanted a bit of sage for my sage tea this morning. It's like took ages to find it. What are you doing?
Right. So one of the mysteries is what happened to me. My favourite frying pan is. It's a bit like being on Civvy Street. It's a bit of a strange experience. Now, not thinking. All things campsite wardening. All the pressure has been relinquished from me. So, the other thing that's going on at the moment is Sandra is now at work. And our original plan was for me and Sandra to have a couple of months off together. And the way that things have fallen, which to some extent is a good thing, is literally, as I'm finishing now for a while, doing things, I'm just going to have some time off. I'm not too sure how much time I'm going to take off. Sandra is now working, which is sort of good because the wage that I was bringing in is now being supplemented by what Sandra is bringing in. It's just very strange. And for the last, I think Sandra's been back, I think she's had 5 months off. So on my days off and when I've been here at home, invariably Sandra's been here. And now I've got the whole house to myself. And it's like being a bit of a loose end. So I've just been doing some, you're not going to have any clue what I've been doing. Still some tidying up of things. So as I say, for 5 years I've had two lots of life things going on. So I've had my things at home and things away. And then over winter I've had an in-between area in my life. But because that period now we're working away for months and months and months, it's drawing to a close, or it's drawn to a close for the other things I'm going to be doing going forward. It's now getting things unpacked and into boxes. So here we are. So that's some. These are new cases, holiday cases. We've got some trips planned. Going forward and other things, and then in the kitchen area, obviously Sandra has sort of unpacked everything, and things have been thrown into cupboards and just basically hiding things away. So what have I just done today? I've just put a spice rack inside that cupboard there, so we can put all our spice jars in there. And it's had to go in that cupboard because Sandra got this. And that one's long, so it has to go underneath that shelf. Sandra's picked that up from somewhere. Hello, Rasha. I'm going to take Rasha out for a walk. I'm running a bit late. I've spent the last hour or so on my laptop doing things. I've done the washing. And some of you, if you're a new viewer, a new watcher, a new subscriber, won't know, but I am quite a domestic person. That I don't mind doing housework and cleaning and the washing, the shopping and all the cooking. So I'm going to be taking over that role as well. And I've just got to find where things are. So this is my little corner at the moment where my laptop is and stuff. And I need to just get that bit tidied up. I've got an old, what I call my big PC that's not really been fired up for a very, very long time. I need to find a home for that. And we've got a series, I think we mentioned a while back, we've got a series of pictures and things that we need to go up on the wall. And because I've only been getting the 2 days off, that might seem like a long time. And I know that's what a lot of people do, get 2 days off. But because I've been often having to go back to the nurseries and commuting and things, we've rammed in a lot over the last several months. So we've had one day out a week, and that takes up an entire day, and then another day of doing, in inverted commas, things. But now I'm a man of leisure. Sandra can now give me a list of what needs doing and stuff like that. So so our hallway has got stuff in. These are out of the Adria. These are sort of backup drives. So on my YouTube videos, I do back up, and I've got many 4 terabyte hard drives just full of backup files. So I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to give myself another copy. Rasher is looking at me intently. What are you doing, Rasher? Where's Sandra? What are you doing? What are you doing? What's happening? Am I home and Sandra's away? You're very confused. Yeah, so I'm going to get Sandra. We'll be sitting down and doing a big long list of things. So after today, I think Sandra's got 3 days at home, I think. And coming up after this, I've just printed out some tickets. We're going to watch the stock cars at Skegness Raceway. For 3 years, I've wanted to do this, and I promised Lee, promised Lee, we'll go to the stock cars, and I'm never managed to do it. Anyway, we're going. So we've got stock cars, caravan banging stock cars, and banger racing, and a firework display. So I've got tickets for that all printed out and ready. I think we're at a party. But basically, after this, you're going to see us winding our ways into our, or what I call my erstwhile campsite warden lifestyle. I'm not going to go into great details at the moment, but I've got a very interesting interview coming up for a position, which I can't go into, but if I did get that, it would be my dream come true. So never say never, but it's probably not going to happen. So yeah. But freelancing, I'm still doing, and obviously still, in inverted commas, as self-employed with my other company that some of you will or will not know that I have, called A Nice Place. So I bet many of you didn't know that I actually have another company. There you are. And so there's a certain amount of catching up needs to be done on that with some paperwork and administration things. I need to sit down. There's a lot. It's not intense, but it's quite taxing on the mirror behind me. Taxing on the old brain cells. So yeah, I've got to get that sorted out. And stuff. Anyway, I'm having a waffle. I'm going to have a cup of coffee. I'm going to take Rasher out. I've just got a couple of things I need to do to the front of our bungalow. Our front of our bungalow at night, it's pitch black. So we put a couple of markers up and reflectors. So these have just come off eBay. I'm just going to go and mount them on a fence post, and then Rasher for a walk, and then I'm going to do a bit of a shop. I'm not sure whether the camera is. So all the autumn leaves are falling as we're going into winter. Rasher's having a whittle. I don't know whether you can see the different coloured leaves from the different trees. So yeah, right. When you were little, who enjoyed picking dry, thirsty leaves? Nature knowing what's around the corner. But it's really weird with all the different colours. Leaves that we've got. It's like a carpet of different colours. Right, I'm going to give Rasher a quick W. Oh, she's pausing for a long sniff. Aren't you, Rasher? You going for a big walk or a little walk? Come on, Rasher, let's go. Come on. It's been a while since I walked Rasher. So Sandra's been walking her every day. Well, she's been home. And now the Rasher walking responsibilities is coming down to me. You've had your walk. Do you want a dog treat? Want a dog treat? Oh, he's a good girl. Right, so I'm outside Lidl. In Skegness. And some of you know Lidl used to be my favourite shop. I'd only ever shop at Lidl, and then they introduced these loyalty card malarkeys, which was, yeah, alright. But the pricing structure was nice and simple, and you knew what was what. And I stayed loyal with them to about 18 months ago. And then they started to, I've had this conversation in the past on previous vlogs, up the prices. So once they were like quite affordable and special offers, and the prices went silly. So I did do another visit to them. Oh, I can't remember when it was now. And we've started to shop at Morrison's. Don't do Tesco's unless absolutely desperate with their stupid club card system. And we've been shopping at Morrison's. And I just thought today, because it's the first time I've gone and done what I would call a big shop, a big weekly shop and a bit more. I thought, I'm just going to go into Lidl, go and see what they've got. And you know what, that's not really a good experience, that, if I'm honest. The prices are still very much more expensive than Morrison's. They've done silly things. I've not bought any beer because I've got some beer at home. So you used to get like 18 cans of Carlsberg for £9.99. And then they upped that to £11.99, and now what they've done is you get 15 cans for £9.99, and they think we're all stupid. Well, I'm guessing some people are. And then if you look on the labels, you can see how much per kilo, or if you buy toilet paper, you can see how much per slice of toilet paper is. And there is such a big con now with shopping. The one that I am going to retry, which I've not been to because I've never been a lover of Aldi. I've always found their shops to be very dark, crowded, and never really. But I am going to go and do an Aldi shop probably next week, primarily because apparently they've got a fakeaway, a KFC fakeaway, which everybody's ranting and raving about. Which I might go and do. But yeah, Lidl, I'm sorry, but you've lost it. There was, I went to the self-checkout till, and I put 2 bottles of lemonade on, and it went ape, and you need to wait for assistance, and I'm not waiting, put it all back in the basket. There was one checkout open, one checkout. So, yeah, you've lost it, Lidl, again, I'm afraid. I did try to be another loyal customer, and, no. Not very good. One of the challenges now, obviously, Cassandra's loaded up all our cupboards. It's finding where things are. I'm missing a frying pan. We had a really nice, decent Tefal frying pan. I've had to use a wok instead of a frying pan. I don't know what's happened to my frying pan. But basically, I've now got a really nice slow cook beef stew with some vegetables, some sliced potatoes, some fresh onions. That's going to be slammed into the oven for 4 hours. And Lee's into sort of his meat and everything, so I've just made some pigs in blanket. They're going in the cassourie. And I wash up as I go along. And then once this is all in the cooker, so I need shopping bags to put away, I've got stuff here that needs to go into the garage. I'm going to be having a major sort out, unpacking things up as well. So let's get the tea in the oven. So I do believe that if Sandra's working and doing a full day's work, that when she comes home, she should have a nice fresh meal waiting for her. So I've always done that. This is really weird. I'm actually living at home, isn't it? Strangely. Right, Lee. What have you got here?
Pigs and blankets.
Homemade pigs in blanket. Who's made them?
You.
Your dad's made them. And in here, I've got. Oh, you can see that there. I've got. Oh, Lee, we're all steamed up. Where are we going here? I've got beef stew. Now you actually liked a bit of beef stew, didn't you?
Yeah.
So I'll give you a shout when that's ready. But do you want to have a graze on some pigs in blanket?
Yeah.
How's that sound?
Good.
Good. There you go. Pigs in blanket, lion food for our Lee. There you go. Right, so that's all bubbling away. That's a nice place. And Russia is supervising. Hello, Russia. How are you? Russia. How are you? Say hello. Thank you. A bit of a French stick, all cut up, and my dumplings have risen. And that is a gorgeous, bubbling, hot beef stew. Just on a message from Sandra. She's on her way home from Lincoln, where she's been training for today. And so Rasha, what are you doing? Rasha, just daft. This dog is a daft dog. What are you doing? Now, what's this? Right. I knew you'd do that. She's getting fussy. Right, have that one there instead. Right, yeah, so Sandra will have a nice hot meal for when she comes home. So I'm going to scoop that out into the plate and put my feet up for an hour. Very, very strange being back on Civvy Street. I've been thinking what to call this vlog. You see, this started off at home yesterday. I was thinking of calling it Back to Civvy Street. So you know, like when you get people who are in the army, the RAF or the Royal Navy, and they've been working away for many, many years, and they've been moulded into that military life. I feel a little bit like that. But I say I'm not military.
Clearly not.
But it's like...
Don't want to insult anyone. I mean, you've only been a campsite warden, not saving the country.
I may not have been saving the country, but I've saved many campers, caravanners and motorhomes over the years. Many. Including...
Just watch your comments below. I hope we haven't offended anyone.
Including one that I can't go into detail what happened this year. That involved 5 police cars, 1 ambulance and a police drone, which I can't go into detail. Yeah, I've saved plenty. No, it was like, yeah, yesterday was so... It was like I've come down from having things on me all the time, where, like, especially with the nurseries the last 3 years, even though I've gone home in winter, there's always been things going on and all the rest of it, and just not having that involvement anymore. Strange. What's it like to have your husband back?
Well, I went to look in the cupboards this morning, and what happened?
Well,
I only wanted a bit of sage for my sage tea this morning. It's like, took ages to find it. What are you doing?
Right. So one of the mysteries is what happened to me. My favourite frying pan has gone AWOL.
Trash.
It wasn't. It was amazing.
Sorry, just for people understand. He's been away for 5 years. He didn't seem to realise, like 5 years on, it was a good pan when we bought it, but it was trashed. I'll buy you another pan. It's fine. I'll just buy
It was
you
a good pan at the beginning of this year.
It's trashed.
It wasn't. I need.
All the coating's coming off. It's minging.
I need a good quality big Tefal frying pan.
I'll get you one. Don't worry.
I've been using my wok. I like my wok.
But the one I use is fantastic. Got a lid and everything.
Yeah, but this isn't like. I got that. I can't remember the brand one. The branded one we did a product review on as well. But I'd still need.
But the light coloured one, that's brilliant for eggs.
Well, this wasn't eggs. This was
steak.
Stewing steak for...
I'll show you. Use that massive big thing we've got. It's brilliant.
I know I've got a massive big thing. Yeah, so likewise, yesterday and whatever, trying to find things in cupboards and everything, and then obviously I ended up going shopping.
He also went out, didn't check what we already had in. I said to him, let me show you what we've already got in, but no. So he goes off and he's like double bought a whole load of stuff that we already had loads of stuff.
I think the most embarrassing one that anybody's been doing any observations a few weeks ago was seeing we'd got enough cases of Boddingtons to start. So Morrison's had this deal on. Was it £9 for a case of Boddingtons? So there was 1 week I'd bought 2, I think, to take back to the nursery. I can't remember, and 2 to leave here, and then the following week I went back and the offer was on. So I thought, I better get another couple of them because it's a really good value. And then, unbeknown to me, Sandra's also had been to Morrison and said, I've got 2 cases.
Kind to the husband, and like flipping out.
So
winter supply of Boddingtons.
Yeah. So over the course of the next week,
I mean, the stuff will get used, but I did say, could I just show you what we've already got? But no.
So over the course of the next week, I've still got stuff that I'm still sorting out. This sorting out malarkey is going on and on and on and on and on. But by the end of the week, I'm going to be on a mission for that to be finished. I've got the remaining bit of furniture ordered for Lee's room. Some self-assembly stuff should be here this week. And but this is it, isn't it? I'm not going back to Manchester.
It's going to be very strange for you, I think.
So that's what I'm saying. So it's like,
because I mean, like, because for my side, you missed the bit. Obviously, I was the one left behind, so I had to do the big decamp from the old house. I had to ceremonially hand over the keys at the estate agents, and I did film it, but it's not the same as actually being there, is it? So.
No, but it's like this is now the proper start of our Lincolnshire life, where we're both at home, we're both returning to home after work or whatever, isn't it? I think.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
You know, that's going to be the big difference, right? So, as you've seen that we have had quite a lot of days out. We've been taking advantage of the weather and everything, so everything's still a few days behind. Going forward, we're going to be having some more days out and things. And obviously what we're going to be trying to do is probably on a Sunday, is going to be a regular Sandra Makes Once a Week vlog, depending on obviously if Sandra can get content.
Just a slight caveat in the short term is I've got a lot going on this coming week with the work situation and things, so I'll see what I can do, but I'm still preparing for this crafting, a Christmassy crafting event that I'm doing, so that's still ongoing.
And then once we've got back into a pattern with work routines and daily routines and days off for Sandra and things that could be happening with myself, we will probably be bringing you a couple of lives as well. The one that was quite good was the I forgot what you call it, premiere that we've done, where you've got like the live chat and everything. That works out quite well. So we are still going to be plodding on, and if the channel does do a massive nosedive as you're watching this now because of the nursery side, we'll all be over it. If it's all gone, then obviously we will be recontemplating things, but we'll take it as it comes. It's all part of it.
You're being very negative again,
I'm being realistic.
Might set up me out.
Neil Taylor, you can Sab, you've got your little thing. I've got your little logo. Sandra's now got her own business cards and their own little logo I've done for you and everything. I'm thinking about getting Leah caricature done as well, just so you can throw him on now and again. Right, so I think we'll finish this one off here, and thank you if you watch this for being so loyal and kind and things like that. If you have been kind, which virtually everybody is, it's wonderful. Right, come on, we're going to go out for the day.
Despite Mr. I get accused of being pessimistic, but you're going to sound very pessimistic there. But there were some lovely comments. I really appreciate all the positive feedback. We hope you do keep watching. And see you soon.
Yeah, well, we always comment back as well. We read every single comment, and invariably we do comment back. And Sandra does. The problem with comments, you can get lost within sub-comments, especially on my side of things, because in the what's called the YouTube studio, you primarily only see the first comment, and the sub-comments can get a bit scoofy. Anyway, enough for us. We're going out.
We do appreciate all the good comments, and really enjoy sharing our journey with you.
Yeah, so we're going out for the day now. I've got an event on tomorrow with Lee, which will be coming, which I'm really looking forward to, and also tonight, which you'll see in a few days' time. Fingers crossed. We're going to a party.
Neil's first local event. Don't embarrass us, Neil.
Say goodbye, Sandra.
Ta-ra.
Keep smiling and look after yourselves.